Hi guys, this time I will go over some questions that you can do by hand, but this one is easy concept, so I believe you guys can do this one by yourself. In the last video, I will go over menu 31 techniques and some questions that you gotta do it by hand. So question number 2, 3, and 4, this one, like most of these questions are like graph transformation, so watch this one. Even if you're not good at math, you should be able to do this one, okay? So question number 2. Question says, y varies inversely as x. So whenever you see word varies inversely, always first letter times second letter equals first letter times second letter. That's what you have to do. And then if you look at the questions give you some numbers that you can plug in. So instead of x, I'm gonna put 6 times, instead of negative 10, I'm gonna put, instead of y, I'm gonna put negative 10. This one looks like 6, I'm gonna put 0. But they did not give us any other numbers. So I will just put y times x. And question says, which equation represents the relationship between x and y? So you're looking for the equation, so you can use calculator. What's a negative 10 times 6? Use calculator. It's a negative 60 equals y times x. And normally we always solve for y. Y is always first letter most of the time. So how can I get rid of x? Just divide by x. That disappears, so you get negative 60 over x equals y. So that's what you do, okay? Which is B. So question number 4 is exactly same thing, just it's a word problem. Do you see C varies inversely as n? So you just put C times n equals C times n. And only number that is given to you is a 50 and 20, so you're just plugging this number in, okay? So, and then you want to get rid of n, so you divide by n both sides, so you get 1000 over n equals C. That's what you do here, okay? Question number 3 is easy. It's a graph transformation. Do you see how graph moves? If it's a negative, it's a reflect. And 2 is greater than 1, so it's a vertically stretched by 2. And this one is what? 4 left, because left and right is the opposite sign. Plus 3 is 3 up. So that's what you really need to find. And to me, it's gonna be A, okay? So most of these questions that I circled are graph transformations, so make sure you get this one done. Question number 5. This is not a graph transformation, but I chose it because it's an easy one. But actually, let me go over this one while using like calculator session, because that one can be done using the other method. So let's do question number 12. A lot of people got wrong on this one. Question says, if f of x is equal to this, do you see if our function is this one? But g of x is function like this one multiplied by negative 2. So only thing that I have to do is, to this, I'm going to put parentheses. I'm going to multiply by negative 2. That's it. So if you cannot really picture this one, I'm going to put negative 2, parentheses, square root of x minus 3. That's what you need to do. Just don't forget about parentheses. Oh, I put minus 3 inside, so that should be outside. Do you see this graph? Which one of this graph is equivalent? So it's gonna be D. Okay, if you're not sure about this, what you can, if you don't like this method, what you can do is you can just multiply this one, which you will get negative 2 square root of x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. So do you see this plus 6, which means it should move 3 units to up. So this one is only unit that has a plus 6. So that's another way that you can do, but I believe using decimals is a bit easier than that particular method. So question number 15 is the same thing. That's the basic. And from here, how did it move? I don't have any number from x, but I have minus 4, so that's the 4 to the right. I don't have any number here, but I got minus 3, so that's what? 3 down. So it's really easy like that, okay? So it's B, I believe. If I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Question number 15. I have a function here, and it's transformed to create function g. In terms of x, which equation represents g of x? So this is the g of x. So how did this graph move from here? That's what I'm trying to find. So let's do this. I'm gonna put this one in. I mean, -4. So I got this graph here. And this red graph moved like this. What's the difference? Do you see it touches here, but it moved 1 unit to the right? So it's the 1 right. So left and right should be inside the parentheses. So it's not this. It should be one of this one. Which one is the 1 unit to the right? A, because left and right is the opposite direction. So question number 24 is same thing. This one has changed to this one. Only thing that changed was like 4 down. So that should not be, what's that called? Difficult. There's no stretch or compress because I don't have any number in front of that, okay? Yep, that's about it, guys. This one is easy. So if you watched my first video and this video, and if you can do this one, you're gonna pass at this moment, okay? So that's about it. But if you really want to get a good grade, or if you want to make sure you pass the test for sure, watch the next video, then you're good to go. Okay, that's about it, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.